A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Will he find the space? Javi Venta. Cani.
That was a superb interception.
Can he keep it going? Henry! Couldn't get it on target there.
Well, I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Senna. Riquelme. Here's Perez. A nice ball through. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
The goalkeeper would be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Here's Gilberto Silva. And Henry. Henry!
And the keeper has it.
Perez. Eboué. They win possession. Possession gained there. Henry! Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Kike Alvarez. Perez. And he's found some space here. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
15 minutes into the first half. Nicely found. What will he conjure up now? To the man in space. Will he shoot? Julio Baptista. A brilliant finish. They've taken the lead. And he puts it away with his right. "1-0, but can they hang on to this lead?" Dashes along the left side flank. Well won there. The route down the right is his preferred option. Here's Fleb.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. But I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Javi Venta. On the attack here. And Van Persie. Van Persie! No quality in that shot. That's well off target.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Senna. Cani. Hang on to the ball there. Jose Mari. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. And Torre. Kleb. And Henry. What a free kick here. Could be dangerous. There are a few options available here. Could be curling over.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Whip that in towards goal. Oh, it's in! They're now 2 goals up. He nods it in from the corner. So, play again underway. Will they be looking for another?
Well, you know, Peter, I just think on this form they'll be hungry for more.
15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Here's a chance. They're given another corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. They have a chance from another corner. Drives it to the middle. Senna. Jose Mari.
A good cross should set something up.
Riquelme. Now what can he do? It's a corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. Well, he just couldn't find the accuracy there. Here's Fleb. Looking around for support. They win possession. He's in the box. Henry! Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. And Henry. Tremendous through ball. And it's in the net! Goal! They now have a comfortable lead. 5 minutes from half-time. A beautiful left-foot finish.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Right.
They've got a 3-goal lead and everything is going as they hope, Peter.
Indeed, they've been in a class of their own today. There's no way I can see them throwing away this lead. Pires bursts through. Here's Van Persie. And Julio Baptista. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. And Julio Baptista. Just needs a yard. Dealt with that threat well. Senna. Nope, it doesn't pick out his man. And Henry. Henry! Oh, he threw that opportunity away.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Senna. Pires is getting slower. Here's Forlan. Ball one, good defending there. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers no doubt having plenty to say during the break. So Trevor, what did you think of the first half?
Well, I'd say it's been a terrific game so far, very exciting, enjoyable stuff.
Well, one team providing us with 3 goals in the first half. It's 3-0. The second half kicks off. How will it shape up? Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Cani. Got the all-important touch. And Julio Baptista. Cani. Here's Riquelme. Jose Mari. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Cani. Well read and intercepted there. And Lienberg. Too obvious. Pires.
What a ball!
And Gilberto Silva. Julio Baptista. Henry. And Henry. Here's real danger. Jose Mari. Possession gained there. Henry. Brought an end to the attack.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Here's Julio Baptista. Poor ball intercepted. Ball one here. Julio Baptista.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Pires. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. And Lienberg. Here's Julio Baptista. Henry! Can he get a clean strike here? Kike Alvarez. Senna. Well worked to win possession. A good ball in could give them another goal here.
It was a good attempt, but it was not what he wanted.
Not quite what he was looking for. Julio Baptista. And Riquelme. There's not a lot of support. Splits the defence beautifully. Gilberto Silva. That lacks accuracy. Ref says fair tackle, play continues. They intercept the pass. Penalised for that challenge. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Extremely important interception there. Oh, he's been tripped. Penalty kick given. Absolutely no hesitation from the referee. He has pointed to the spot. Oh, it's in! What a goal! Two goals up, 3-1 now. And Lienberg. Crossing opportunity. Julio Baptista. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Perez. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. Sends it back to him. Van Persie. Wins possession to stop the attack. Riquelme. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. And Henry. And it's given to the keeper. Javi Venta. That was an obvious foul. Good pass to the man in space. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. Here's Julio Baptista. Van Persie. We're into the last 5 minutes. And Lienberg. So running off the ball for the cross. Here's Julio Baptista. Pushing further forward. Arubarena. And Forlan. Here's Fleb. The whistle has gone and the match is over. They've done it. A great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory and their supporters are going wild. There's the kickoff. I wonder what drama will unfold today. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Can he test the keeper? Stay on the ball there. A throw in a good position again. Sissoko. Xabi Alonso. It's been deflected out of play. To the target in the middle. The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. He intercepts. A lovely ball through. They could open the score with a good cross here. They can swing it in from the left wing. Here's Maxi Rodriguez. Really stopped in his tracks there. And Bellamy won the ball well. Maxi Rodriguez. Here's Mista. They can swing it in from the right wing. Mista! Crouch. Great ball through. Gets it. Turns defence into attack there. Oh, there's a late challenge. And Antonio Lopez. Ball one here. What a ball through the middle. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Costinha. Here's Pereira. And Antonio Lopez. Fowler. Can he find the target? Read that play and got the ball. Great work. And Pablo Ibanez. Here's Pereira. Saitarides. Here's Martin Petrov. Now they switch the ball to the left. They're in possession down the left wing. Xabi Alonso. Gerrard.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Can he create something? Here's Martin Petrov. 30 minutes into the first half. Well won there. No, it doesn't pick out his man. They win possession. He's carried the ball forward. Costinha. Gabi. Cut it out nicely. Sissoko. An illegal challenge, says the ref. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Can he find half a yard here? And he tries one. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Possession lost there. And they've got behind the fullback. Great work to win the ball. It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Showed his defensive quality there. Xabi Alonso. Crouch. Still in possession here. This looks dangerous. No way through. Wonderful defending there. 2 additional minutes being shown on the board. Down the middle. Dived in recklessly, free kick awarded. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. Risa. There's not a lot of support. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. And I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball, so I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
Neither side conceding a goal then, it's 0-0. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Looking around for support.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Slack defending, he gave it away. Luis Garcia. Gloriously done. Oh no, the flag's up. The referee says no goal.
The offside flag was a bit late. There was some hesitation from the referee's assistant, definitely.
Costinha. Fernando Torres. They're moving well down the right-hand side. That's a great goal. They're in front. The second half has barely kicked off. They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Here's Mister. Here's Fernando Torres. Crouch. Here's Luis Garcia. They're breaking out quickly here. Can he create something here? And Martin Petrov. Manish. Here's Gerard. Dealt with that threat well. Costinha. Play pushes forward then. He's on the rampage. Dealt with the threat well. Great ball through. Making good progress down the left wing now. He tries from way out. Just caught offside there. Got behind the last defender, but the flag was up. Manish. Maxi Rodriguez. Will this level things up? Off target, he sent it wide of the left post.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Carragher. Risa. Possession gained there. Well won there. Great work to win the ball. Does well to keep the ball. He's looking for support. Fernando Torres.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
Who's waiting in the middle? What can he do from here? And Xabi Alonso approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Manish. Fernando Torres. Mista! Oh, just left of the post.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Here's Carragher. Risa. Can he find half a yard here? It's a corner. Good chance here. They'll battle for this in the middle.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. Maxi Rodriguez. The ball crossed the line. Fernando Torres. Here's Fernando Torres. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. Carragher. Xabi Alonso. No, not this one. And Fernando Torres. They win possession. Good pass. Nothing wrong with that challenge, says the referee. Knocks it past the defence. They're breaking free down the flank. Here's a chance. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Here's Mista. Only 1 minute to be added on. Fernando Torres. What a goal! They're back on level terms. In injury time. Struck it with his right foot. Well, they left it late to pull it level, and now we're in. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go in ahead at half-time.
So here we go into the first half of extra time. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them.
Pania. Missed time lunge, free kick given. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it. He says that is bad enough for a booking. Here's Risa. Kite. And Fernando Torres. Great chance for the counter. Just caught offside there. He got in round the back, but the assistant referee had his flag up. Fabio Aurelio. Kite. Important interception there. Mister. Here's Maxi Rodriguez. Poor ball cut out. That pass didn't make it. Fernando Torres. Will he find space for a shot? Good clearance. Can he put it away? And Risa. Here's Gerrard. Gerrard! No, that was never going to go in.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Kite. Crouch. Careless pass there. Showed his defensive quality there. The referee blows his whistle to end the first half of extra time. The players must be close to exhaustion now as the second period of extra time gets underway. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. He has to score now. Fair challenge, says the ref. Pushing further forward. Wonderfully won there. Looking for support now. Gerrard. No, it's been intercepted. And Maxi Rodriguez. Mister. Well won there. Cut out well. Manish. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. Now, who's going to take it? Straight at goal. Got the shot in, but I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They've just got to be more accurate.
Here's Gerrard. Concedes a free kick with a ferocious tackle. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Still have the ball. Martin Petrov. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Slides a neat ball through. Could be a chance here. Gerrard. There's the whistle to signal the end of the second half of extra time, and the scores are still level. We now go into a penalty shoot. Both keepers will be mentally steeling themselves here, but with penalty shootouts, the real pressure is on the penalty takers. Struck with authority. The captain is to take charge of this one. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
Makes it. It's in. He's done it. He's got it. It's in. It's 3-3, and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite excited now.
Goes for the right side.
Well, that was a poor decision by the penalty taker.
It sailed off to the right.
It was a good attempt, though.
He cannot miss this one. Super save by the keeper.
Well, he's taken the gamble there, and it's not paid off. The tension is
It's in, and the supporters are on their feet. The keeper was in two minds there. This to stay alive. Can he make it? Yes, he puts it away, and his team breathe a huge sigh of relief. Beautifully done.
I wouldn't want to be in his boots at the moment.
It hit the crossbar. That's decided the game. It was a tough game, but they won the penalty shootout. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it? A match that could shape up to be fast and furious, a great one for the neutrals. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Inside the box now.
Well, he's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
Drives it to the middle. Gerard. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Kaká. Here's Ronaldinho. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Kaká. Here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. There's a chance for a cross here. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Owen. He takes the ball along the left wing. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Shooting chance here. Joe Cole. That mistake could have been costly, but the defender was quick to react and plays it to safety. So it's a corner. A good clearing header. We know he can deliver it well. Joe Cole. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
And Roberto Carlos. He cut out the pass. Here's Rooney. He's off on the long run. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Holds on to the ball. Adriano. He intercepts. Cezinho. Kaká. And Juninho. There's not a lot of support. Here's Gerrard. Wins the ball, great defending. And Joe Cole runs with the ball towards the right flank. Wins possession to stop the attack. Adriano.
A good delivery needed here.
Wonderfully won there. Rooney. The defender was quick to see this one. And Juan. Kaká. And Kaká. Adriano. Here's Juninho. Wins the ball, great defending. 15 minutes left of the first half. Owen! Oh, it's gone in! It's the opening goal. Great goal from the forward. You can't help but stand and admire. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Juninho. And Cezinho. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick called. Terry. And Gerrard. Here's Joe Cole. Can he create something here?
That's a keeper's ball there.
Clearly a foul. Kaká. What a through ball. Adriano. It's in! Goal! That's the equaliser. Level pegging 1-1 now. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Ball held on to there. Now the defender read it well. Good running on the ball. Rooney! What a goal! They put themselves in front again. They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Here's Kaká. Had the ball now. Ronaldinho. Don't give it away there. Still in possession here. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them. And Gerrard. Here's Owen. Owen! Gloriously done. They extend their lead. Just before the break. It's 3-1 here, a two-goal cushion now. No way through. Rooney. A lovely ball through. He's looking for the target. Here's Beckham. A little too high.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Roberto Carlos. Here's Juninho. No, it doesn't pick out his man. And Roberto Carlos. Looking for support now. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, for me, Peter, they really need to mix it up a bit. OK, they have the lead, but their attacking play has been pretty predictable.
3-1 is the situation that at half-time we've had 4 great goals in that first 45. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Kaka! The keeper comes and takes the ball. Here's Kaka. Beckham. Here's Owen. Lampard. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Looking around for support. Finds a teammate. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Keep possession. To the man in space.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Here's Beckham. Win the ball back. Held on to the ball there. And Adriano. Nope, it's been cut out. Ball not given away here. Wonderfully won there. Adriano just caught him. Inside the box now. Adriano. Oh, it's gone in. Now they're just one down. The game is beginning to open up again. They are one up now at 3-2. Rooney. And Joe Cole. Here's Rooney. Rooney! He controlled the shot well, but it was straightforward for the keeper, really.
It wasn't an easy shot to handle, but the keeper did a fantastic job.
Beckham. And Rooney. Stops it nicely. Here's Juninho. Pass picked off, big chance. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Gerrard. Gerrard!
And the keeper has it under control.
And Kaka. Poor ball intercepted. And Juninho. Ronaldinho! Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Joe Cole. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Well read. He's on the rampage. Here's Cecinio. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Rooney. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Here's Kaká. Owen. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Emerson. And Juninho. Ronaldinho. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. And Lampard. They're in a good position down the right. Sneaks into the box. Here's Ronaldo. Gerrard. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Gerrard. Stopped him well there. And Kaká. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. No way through. And he lays it back. Here's Campbell. On the ball here. And Kaká. Here's Ronaldo. Stopped the attack well. Owen. There's the whistle, that's it! They come away with the win here after some tremendous work in every department, really. Such a well-deserved result, and their manager will be very, very proud of them. Trevor, what was your view of the game?
Well, I enjoyed myself. It's always good to see two sides giving 100%.
Thank you, Trevor, for joining me this afternoon. That's all we have time for.
Thanks, Peter.
And from myself, Peter Brackley, Trevor Brooking, and all the team at Canal. We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Through to the flank. Here's Ronaldo. He's carrying the ball forward. Van Nistelrooy. Amazing goal. That's the opener. It's still early in the game. A super right-footed finish. One 0, but can they hang on to this lead? Nice footwork. Ball one here. Get the ball back. Eto'o. Eto'o.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Marquez. Thuram. Here's Messi. Good interception here. Beckham. He has quick feet. He goes on himself. Chance for a counter then. Here's Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Made no attempt to play the ball. Julio. And Ronaldinho. Zambrotta. Gudjonsson. Ronaldinho! Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Michel Salgado. Reyes. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Might work the keeper here. What a fantastic finish! They've stretched their lead. It hit the left upright and went in. So they've doubled their advantage and look to be taking control of this game. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent.
Well, they won't create much with passing like that.
And passes the ball back. Superb combination here. Snuffed out the danger. Down the right-hand channel. Good pass. Ronaldo! Stop the attack dead then. And Saviola. Win possession here. Finds himself in the area. Dealt with the threat expertly. Here's Thuram. Julie. Well won there. Here's Reyes. Good work to keep the ball. And Eto'o. Pressure on the defence now. Finds himself in the box. We've reached the half-hour mark. Brought an end to the attack. Top quality close control. Hold on to possession here. He's looking for support. Into the box. Ronaldinho. Johnson. They can swing it in from the right wing. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? There are a few options available here. To the man in space. Eto'o.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Guti. Here's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo. Beckham. And Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldo. The keeper comes and collects it. Johnson. Julie. And Saviola. Here's Ronaldinho. And Zambrotta. Excellent defending there. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. Here's Messi. Julie. Here's Saviola. Good pass. There was contact. Not only is it a penalty, the referee has gone to his pocket as well. I think the offender knew it was coming. It's a booking. They have a wonderful opportunity. And he puts it away with his right. Well, they've reduced the deficit. Can they close it further? Reyes.
A good cross should set something up.
Can he find half a yard here? Here's Saviola. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. Trevor, what do you make of the game? Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. Finds him well. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Into the box. Eto'o. Into the gloves of the keeper. Reyes. Ronaldo. Trouble for the defence from the left. Here's Julie. Messi. Ronaldinho. Threads it through the defence. Might work the keeper here. Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
And Emerson. Ronaldo. Beckham. Saviola. And Eto'o. No way through. Here's Julie. Reyes. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Into the danger area. Van Nistelrooy. He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Johnson. And Saviola. Messi. To the man in space. Ronaldinho. The keeper deals with it. Here's Emerson. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. And Van Nistelrooy. Hung onto the ball in a good position. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Guti. Nope, it doesn't pick out his man. Has sight of goal here. Ronaldinho. Fantastic goal. They're back on level terms. And he's got another one. That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
That really is a poorly timed challenge.
Well, this could be interesting.
What can he do here? Ronaldo! Superbly done! They retake the lead. They find themselves ahead by one at 3-2. There's not a lot of support. And he takes the return. The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. It's a corner kick. It's into the face of goal. It's an own goal. How embarrassing.
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. 4-2 here, a 2-goal lead now. And Messi. Guti. Gets the ball, slack defending. Here's Saviola. What will he do now? He pounces on. It's an amazing goal.
Take the ball and restart quick. You still have lots to do.
His sharp instincts paid off for that goal. The smallest of leads at 4-3. Got his foot in. And Saviola. He's carried the ball forward. Good pass. It's an open goal. Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Reyes. Beckham. And Zambrotta. And Julie. Here's Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. They're only the 1 goal down here then. With 5 minutes to go, can they snatch an equaliser? Here's Eto'o. This could be the chance to equalise. Finds himself in the area. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. Eto'o and Ronaldinho. Beckham. Ball given away. Here's Ronaldinho. Foul there, free kick given. Pass cut out, sudden chance here. Well, he may have lost concentration, that was off target.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, great defending there. The referee ends the game here. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Genus showed his defensive quality there. That's a neat ball down the middle. Slid into space on the flank. He needs to deliver a good ball in.
And the keeper has it.
Stalteri. Chimbonda. Looking around for support. Magnificently executed through ball.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Neat ball through. He tries his luck. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Here's Berbatov. Berbatov! In the safe hands of the keeper. And Berbatov. Van Persie. And Lienberg. Here's Henry. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Dawson. Chimbonda. Nice footwork. Henry! Chimbonda. Moving up the field, stretching the play. He chooses to go down the right. Here's Davids. Genus. The danger is snuffed out. Gallas. Here's Henry. He's on the rampage. And Henry. Henry! Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry though, they've just missed the goal.
Dawson. Chimbonda. There's not a lot of support. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. They can swing it in from the left wing. Read that play and got the ball. Great work. That's tidy footwork. Chimbonda. And Defoe. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. He's carried the ball forward. Poor ball picked off. Stalteri. And Defoe. Davids. Down the middle. Oh, there's a late challenge. And Henry. Dealt with that threat well. Genus. Finding space down the middle. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Gallas. Well read. Genus. Here's Robbie Keane. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. Is there room for a shot? Robbie Keane. A brilliant finish. They lead the game by 1. Just before half-time. They're a goal up. Can they keep their noses in front until the end of the game? Went in and won the ball too. Well worked to win the ball. Lienberg. And it's hit forward. And Lee. Berbatov. What a through ball.
It's a great chance.
Defoe! Fantastic goal! They extend their lead. In first half injury time. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Win the ball back. And Berbatov. Win possession here.
Oh, a great opportunity here.
Defoe! The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor.
Well, they had most of the possession.
We kick off and let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Henry! Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
Here's Lee. Genus. Here's Torre. Lienberg. Here's Rosicki. It's through. Stop the attack well. That'll be a goal kick. Dawson. Stalteri. And Defoe. They're in possession down the right flank. They've got a corner there. To the target in the middle.
The keeper did well, stayed focused on the ball and always going to catch it.
Walcott. Henry! And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. It's into the middle. How about this? It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. "15 minutes into the second half. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Gives away a free kick. Henry. What will he do here? The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
And Robbie Keane. Now the defender read it well. Lienberg. And Defoe. Threads it down the middle. And that's closer to the left corner flag.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Walcott. Here's Henry. Penalised for that challenge. Van Persie. Rosicki. Can he create something? What a save! Intercepts it, real chance. Ball one, good defending there. That was predictable. Genus. To the man in space. Sturdy defence there. Oh, nearly! Just a touch too high.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Good interception here. Here's real danger. And it's in the net! Goal! That increases their advantage. That was his second goal of the game.
He looks to be in tremendous shape today. It looks like a one-side.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Nobody there. Walcott. Rosicki. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. And Defoe wins the ball, great defending. Genus. Robbie Keane. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Walcott. And Henry. They're off on the counter-attack. Oh, great defending there. Davids. Robbie Keane. Poor ball cut out. And Davids wins the ball, great defending. The clock counting down. Pressure on the defence now. Here's Defoe. Genus. The push forward gains momentum. And Van Persie. Lienberg.
That was a poor pass.
That was an obvious foul. There'll be 2 additional minutes. Ball given away. It's created a counter raid for them. Henry!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Can he get a clean strike here? The referee's whistle goes and that's it. They steamrolled their opponents and won the game. So our live coverage comes to A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Ball given away there. It's gone over the line. Great work to win the ball. A chance here. Don't give it away there. Rakoba. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And Giggs. Intercepted. Ferdinand. Win the ball back. And Ferdinand. Cut it out nicely. Rakoba. 15 minutes have passed. There's not a lot of support. Here's Crespo. They give away possession. Scholes. Saha. He's in the box. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Alan Smith. Here's Crespo. Adriano. They're making good progress down the right side. And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, he would have loved to add to his goal tally then, but good effort for trying the lob shot anyway.
Stopped him well there. Alan Smith. And Cristiano Ronaldo. He dribbles out to the left. Turns defence into attack there. Crespo. Threads it through the defence. The ball's out. Goal kick. And Hense. Ferdinand. Giggs. He's carried the ball forward. And Crespo. 15 minutes left of the first half. Alan Smith. Alan Smith! That was fantastic goalkeeping. And Vieira. Here's Figo. And Adriano. Ball not given away here. Still have the ball. Dejan Stankovic.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Scholes. Wonderfully won there. Figo. Well worked to win the ball. Saha. Careless pass there. And Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. Cut out there and the attack is thwarted. Possession gained there. Wins possession to stop the attack. No goals here in the first half, and it looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. Here's Rakoba and Crespo. They're in a good position down the right. Crespo! Not a bad shot, but it's over.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Here's Ferdinand. And Giggs. He dribbles out to the right. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Here's Adriano. They're off on the counter-attack.
Can he hold his nerve?
Knocks it through. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Your thoughts on the game, Trevor?
I think both teams are very well organised at the back. Let's see how the forwards respond to that in the next 45 minutes.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Blatant foul there. Here's Cordoba. Crespo. Won the ball well. And Giggs. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Crespo. Figo. Here's Vieira. Dealt with the threat well. This goes for a throw-in. They can swing it in from the right wing. Scholes. Ball given away there. Well read. Dinks it over the defence. Free kick given by the referee. And Recoba. Get the ball back. Adriano.
Defence needs a man mark here.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Adriano! The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. They're moving well down the left-hand side. A terrific goal! They've taken the lead. Great shot. Well, it took a while, but eventually it came. Will we get any more? I hope so. They've finally gone in front, Trevor. Do you think they can hang on?
Would have got the players to win, but there's still plenty of time for an equaliser.
Rooney. Here's Rooney. They win possession.
Now it's their turn to threaten the goal.
Can he keep it going? Adriano! Oh, it's gone in! They're back on even terms. He struck it well with his left foot.
So that puts a new complexion on the game. Let's see how the players react. It's been hit so well, and there was little the goal...
They're back on level terms now. The game is developing into a hot contest. Get the ball back.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Saha. They're just not clicking with each other. It's in! Goal! They're in front again. What a strike. Absolutely fantastic. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Here's Recoba. Rooney. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alan Smith.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
And Recoba. Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Scholes. Scholes! And that was so nearly a goal.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Cordoba. Here's Ibrahimovic. What will he do now? Recoba. A poor attempt at a pass. A nice ball through. Good running off the ball. Wonderful defending there. And Cordoba. Ibrahimovic. Saha. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It had some power, but not the accuracy.
Well, I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Crespo. And Ibrahimovic. Now what can he do? Great interception to break that one up. Scholes. The final whistle is approaching and there's only one goal in it here. Ball one, good defending there. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Wonderfully won there. And Alan Smith. No, off target.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in. And what a goal it would have been.
Samuel. That one is intercepted. Here's Ibrahimovic. Great interchange there. Outstanding interception in his own box. Gets it. Turns defence into attack there. The referee brings an end to the game. A tremendous performance here, and their manager will be absolutely ecstatic as his players did exactly what was asked of them, and they've come up with a wonderful win. Trevor, what was your view of the game?
Well, I enjoyed myself. It's always good to see two sides giving 100%.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And goodbye from us both.